Is procrastination a good thing or a bad thing? Hello everyone, greetings and peace to you all. How are you today and what made you smile? My name is Mohani Sharma and I welcome you all to my YouTube channel. One of my viewers asked me, is procrastination good or bad? Well, in essence, any word in our dictionary is in essence neutral. However, the context may have a negative or a positive meaning due to the context we have agreed on. So when we analyze procrastination, we find the word pro and procrastination. Pro meaning towards or for, and procrastination means tomorrow. In other words, delay. If we are waiting for a train and if a train is not on schedule, we get annoyed because our plan is not according to schedule. Because we're not only dependent on the train, we have to be at a certain appointment on a certain time. And because of the delay, we will not be reached in time. And this is exactly what procrastination is all about. If we look at the context of task-driven or task-driven organization versus a deadline-driven organization, then we have a different meaning and different context. When it is task-driven, then we know there are things which has to be done within a certain time frame, because in the next phase, the starting point is the end phase of the previous phase. So it's a subsequent of events, and when one event is lacking or is delaying, it will have an effect on the progression of the other following events. In a project-driven organization, for example, the project is planned in many phases and times and milestones. So in that context, procrastination is not done. However, when we look to deadline-driven organizations, or let's say, for example, artists, they have an idea but they don't have a deadline. So they can procrastinate and have, at the very end, brilliant results. Great composers since mankind and humanity, like Mozart, and even speakers like Martin Luther King, were procrastinated. The last minute before they had to present something, they just came up with their product, a composition or their speech. While in other contexts, like in a manufacturing organization, it will be not done and the whole production will be closed. So is procrastination good or a bad thing? It all depends on the context. If you're result-driven, task-driven, and milestone-driven, then procrastination is not done. However, when you're more like deadline-driven, then it's done, especially in a creative environment, a more emotional environment, and a less rational environment. However, I would like to put a side note. I have experience in an engineering organization, a multinational engineering organization, manufacturing great, big and major capital goods, capital assets. So in one country was really task driven and well planned according to schedule. Everything was just in time. While the other team members were from another country led by their country manager, which were more, let's say, laid back. And these two countries in Europe were just always clashing. You're not on time. Yes, but we will manage it. And what I've seen so far, at the very end, it doesn't really matter. The result remains the same. Maybe there was less stress and more time for revisional work for the well organized and time managed based entity versus the entity which was less strict on time management, but however was much more inclined. The deadline is holy and we need to reach it at any cost, and the quality should be supreme. If that is your mindset, it's fine. I've seen that both behaviors can work perfectly. Only the motivation might be different. So is procrastination good or bad? It's just in the middle. It depends on the context and who you deal with. If your friend is, say, always on time, he or she will never accept some friend coming late, not on time. While the friend will never come on time, just only procrastinate, doesn't even bother what time you're here, as long you are here, as long you visit him or her. It's more emotional. And people who tend to be more rational are anti-procrastination, and people who are more creative, visionaries, and also entrepreneurs who have not really a plan, but then have an idea, and they don't have a deadline. Oh, by the end of this month, I need to have one client in. They will say, my concept, my product, my service is so unique, it might need some more time. And also the market might not be ready yet, but it's almost ready, and when the customer comes in, it will be booming. Is procrastination good or bad? No. Is it good? No. It's in the middle. It's neutral. It all depends on the context, the environment, and the people we deal with. If you like this video, please comment, like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Stay well, stay safe. Thanks for watching. Cheers. Until next time. Bye for now.